Hey, good morning, and welcome to the Driving To podcast, the podcast where we talk about what we're driving to as we're driving down the road. We can be driving to success, driving to happiness, driving to fulfillment, driving to whatever you're driving to. We talk about it here on the Driving To podcast. I am your host, Matt Munnell. And as you know, if you follow this podcast, video blog, whatever you want to call it, you know I haven't posted in quite some time. My world has changed a little bit, my work world anyway. I have a new job, same company, just a different position, and my commute has been greatly reduced. You know, before I was driving, 50, 60, 100 miles a day. Now I'm driving 2 miles a day. That's a round trip. My commute is now 1.1 mile one way, and it's caused some adjustment in my life, a great adjustment in my life. But having to figure out how to do a driving to podcast while I'm driving in 1 mile is a challenge. But I'm up to that challenge, and we'll figure that out. One thing though with this change, change happens all the time, and what's the old adage or whatever? The only constant in the world is change. Whoever came up with that, and I don't know who to attribute that to, but man, I hope he copyrighted that, which I'm sure he didn't, or she. You make a lot of money off of that, but hey, it is true though. The only constant in life is change. But one thing is, as a leader, and seeing this change and a change in leadership at where I'm at now, is people crave attention. We all do. Anytime a new leader comes in, we want to have access to that leader. We want to tell them what's going on with our lives. Some people look at it as an opportunity to change their work situation. Others are a little frightened because the uncertainty. They might have had it great with the old leader, and now a new leader comes in and they don't know. And so I'm saying all that because as a leader, when you go into a new situation, you have to take all that in consideration, and you really have to be careful because you want to get everybody on board and in alignment and things, but and it can be a little difficult, and but it's fun. It's fun. I'm enjoying my life, my new position. But I guess the word of caution is anytime somebody moves in this situation, take time to assess it. I know there's a lot of people that say go in hard at first, and as Cartman on South Park says, assert your authority. But I don't necessarily agree with that. I've always had very good success with just slow rolling it a little bit, taking your time, getting to know people. The old adage of management by walking around is so true. Let's just walk around and get to know people, see how they're operating, and then coach and develop as you can go. So change is good. Good change is great. And that's what we're driving to today. Driving to change. So wherever you're driving to, drive safe. And we will see you next time.